Hello, my name is Jen. I am the Unorthodox Healer. This is a general tarot card reading. It's designed for anybody who has Taurus in their chart. You might be a cross-watcher, or you might have just stumbled upon this, and you are very welcome here, however you have got to us. Now, I've just noticed that there is a card upside down in here. Interesting, it's the Death card. Let's see if that wants to come back up again. I only do gentle tarot. I'm based in Scotland, southern Scotland, Dumfries and Galloway, in the bottom of Scotland in the UK. You are never going to hear anything bad that's going to happen. I won't tell you that your phone's being tapped or that somebody's going to kidnap your parrot and hold it ransom. This is just gentle tarot. Guidance, a bit of hand holding, a bit of hope if that's what you're needing. I only take cards that jump out at me, and I tend not to read reversals. This is being recorded at the penultimate week in January, and there's lots going on astrologically. Easy for some to say. So let's have a look at the cards that we are getting. Any more cards for Taurus, please? The main thing to be doing at the moment is manifesting. We have Pluto and the Sun in Aquarius at the moment, and that means that basically the world's your oyster. Whatever it is that you want, you need to be manifesting. You need to be putting the work in now to make sure that you are getting, in the next 20 years, because that's how long Pluto is in Aquarius for, that you are going to get reap the rewards of the seeds that you're sowing now. So the cards that we have are the underlying energies, the Ace of Swords. Then we have the Five of Cups with the Eight of Swords. The Hierophant with the Five of Swords. Interesting, because that's a 5. The Hierophant is a 5. You've got the Five of Cups, you've got the Five of Swords. And then you have the World card, which is number 21. And then we have the Queen of Swords as well. The underlying energy is the Ace of Swords. The Ace of Swords is about the potential for something new coming. This can be a new truth. It can be a new opportunity. It's something, it's a new emotion. It's a new situation. I do feel as though this is a truth that's going to come, which is going to free you from turmoil. You have lots of fives here. Fives are about difficult situations. The Five of Cups is with the Eight of Swords. The Five of Cups is you feeling, Taurus, as though you've missed out on something. And the Eight of Swords is you still feeling like you have missed out on something. I don't know whether this is past, present and future. It could potentially be. But you are still feeling this. If this lady here was looking to the left as we see it, then I would say that this is you looking back at what had happened in the past. But the Eight of Swords is also looking at us. So this is a situation that I think that you are currently in, where you do feel a little bit hard done by, and that you can't see the wood for the trees. The Eight of Swords is a card where she's bound and she's blindfolded. I couldn't find the word. And there are these 8 swords around her. Swords are emotions, truths, as I already said. So you are feeling hard done by, that you've missed out on something. This doesn't have to be a love situation, but it's something that you did enjoy and made you happy. And you're trapped in this situation of reliving almost that you have missed out on something. But the Eight of Swords is a really lovely card because she hasn't got her feet bound. She could very easily just walk out of this almost circle that there are of these Eight of Swords here. But this is almost a psychological trauma that you're trapped in, this cycle. And what you can't see, or you're just too in the moment at the moment, is that there are these 2 cups still sat here. All right, there are these 3 cups here, but behind you, which just means that at the moment you can't see it. You've lost sight of the fact that you still have some real happiness here. And I don't think that it's something which is coming in the future that you haven't got yet. I do feel as though this is something that you have, but you've just lost sight of it. Whether this is a gratitude thing, that you just are too caught up in the emotion, or perhaps you've had lots of truths happen to you which has just overwhelmed you, and you can't see the little things in your life that might be little but are things that make you happy. Regardless of how difficult a situation is or our lives are, there will always be something which gives us happiness. It might be that it is the fact that you have a favourite cheese that you love eating, and it's always in your fridge. So if you've had a rubbish day at work, or the kids have been playing up, you just feel that you've had enough, you just go and have some cheese. Or it might be that when you wake up in the morning, that the sun shines beautifully through your bedroom window, or that you've been out walking and it's in the dark recently and it was a clear night and the stars were beautiful. Our lives are what we choose to make them. And if we live a negative life, then we draw negativity to ourselves. If you stay in this mindset of poor me, and that you deserved better, or somebody has wronged you, or you've missed out on what you thought was a beautiful opportunity, that you will not get this new thing which is coming in. It might be that because this is the underlying energy, that a truth is going to come. If we go from the Eight of Swords to the Nine of Swords, the Nine of Swords, as in adding the ace to the Eight of Swords, the Nine of Swords is still us worrying. It's I'm not too sure what it is in this deck, but it's typically somebody lying with 9 swords above them on a bed, and that they are stressing. You know, they're having nightmares. Whatever it is that's worrying them is keeping them awake. So there is work to be done here. Perhaps that there is going to be a truth that comes in that is going to make you wake up from this. And this could be this Hierophant person. The next 2 cards we have are the Hierophant, which is a 5, and the 5 of Swords. Now, 5 plus 5 is 10, and 10 is the culmination of a journey. The 5 of Swords is about you. Perhaps you're being a bit unfair to people. You may have been judging people unfairly. And the Hierophant is saying that you need to take the moral high ground, really. You need to move away. Perhaps this has left you bitter, this 5 of Cups and 8 of Swords situation, that you felt as though you need to retaliate, and that there's almost some kind of vengeance that you need to launch on somebody. And the Hierophant is saying that you mustn't do that. You must take the moral high ground. You must realise that karma is karma. You do not need to wish anything on anybody. Not that we should be doing that anyway, regardless of what happens to us and what people do to us. The Hierophant is a figure. It would be a priest or somebody who is in high regard in the community. And this is, I'm sure, that you need to take a step back from the situation, see it for what it really is, that it isn't as difficult as you think it is, and that you mustn't beat yourself up about it, and you also mustn't keep holding a grudge or feeling as though somebody did you wrong. And potentially this still might be a truth that comes to you that makes you realise this. The last two cards are the World and the Queen of Swords. The Hierophant and the World are the two major arcana cards here, so they are longer lasting, stronger energies in this reading. The Queen of Swords is somebody who has conquered their emotions. She's sat here, she's got her sword across her chest, and it's almost going, right, try me, come on, try me. I've been to hell and back. I've had a tough time. You can see it, there's snow on the mountains behind her, and it's been a bit of a slog, but she's there. She's bought the t-shirt, she's got the video, the box set, and nothing is going to stop her now. She has been through the mill, but she has come through it, understanding, seeing the truth, mastering her emotions. And when you do that, the world is going to open up for you. If this is a new truth that's coming, this is when this is going to happen. The World is a beautiful card. The World is about the culmination of everything that you've ever dreamt of or manifested. And again, this is why you need to be manifesting. You need to be telling the universe what you want and why you want it as well. And it kind of has to be for philanthropic reasons. You can't be asking the universe for selfish things. You have to be saying, I want this because it will do X for somebody else or for humanity. Selfish manifesting doesn't work, and it won't happen. The World is saying that you move away from this, you stop bearing grudges, wishing things on people, or feeling sorry for yourself. Understand that there are these two cups here where there is this prosperity coming. I do apologise if you might have just heard my little dog passing wind. You can't make up the things that happen on my YouTube videos sometimes. So that was Meg. Welcome to Meg, my little rescue British Bulldog. Thanks, Meg. Yes, she says you're welcome. So Taurus, the World card is beautiful. It's a, you know, there's a rainbow, there's a cornucopia of riches. It's a beautiful sunny day. Everything will come to you, or there is the opportunity for you to have whatever you want. But you have to master your emotions. You have to conquer these truths and the things that have upset you, and goodness will come. It's a really beautiful reading. I just want to do an oracle card. Can we have... Okay, so that was a card that jumped out and hit the floor. Excuse me for a second. And then we also had these three cards too. So I shall just spread these out and see as to what we got. So the first card that we had was Sleep and Slow Down. The second card we had was Nurturance. I didn't even know that was a word. And the third card is Joy. These are such beautiful cards. I love them. So we have sleep here and slowing down. I think you have to understand that you need to rest. You need to recuperate. and not, I think you need to stop beating yourself up about something. That slow down about why you're in this turmoil, because I think that you don't see that you have a way out of it, and it's just, you're just playing something over and over in your head. And I think that's why we've got the Five of Swords here as well, that you can't let this go. So you have to slow down and you have to let it go. And I was saying about the Eight of Swords with the the Ace, and that makes the Nine of Swords. And that is the card where there is somebody sleeping under all of these swords. So take your time. Make sure that you are not, oh God, what's the phrase? Getting yourself into a frenzy about whatever this thing is that has been happening. The next card is Nurturance, restore your balance. And again, the Hierophant is a beautiful, balanced energy. He sits between these two. All I can see is Meg digging in her bed, which is slightly off-putting. He's very balanced. He sits between these two pillars. He has two people at his feet on either side of him. There's a beautiful balance about him. And the card here is about restoring your balance. And I'd feel as though the Five of Swords, you have spent too long fighting whatever this is that's been going on. And be this Hierophant, be the balance in the situation. See things from the other side as to why this happened, or whatever this was that happened. Try and put a positive spin on it and say, well, this is why that happened and it's taught me X. But nurture yourself. Don't beat yourself up. The last card here is the Joy card. And it's a beautiful card which goes with the World card. It says embrace the blessings of life. I'd said here that look at the little things. Look at, that cheese that you love, or the fact that you've got your favourite DVD that you've bought, which you can just watch on repeat because it just makes you so happy. A true confession that probably one of my most favourite films is A Muppet Christmas Carol. Yeah, and I'll watch it even when it's not Christmas. So look at this. See as to the things that bring you joy. Do the work so that emotionally you've moved away from this stuff that's been holding you back emotionally. And the world will come. Joy will come as well. And it will free you from this feeling as though you've got a lack mindset, that you've missed out on things, or that you deserved more, because that's not true. Look at the little things every day which make you happy, which make your soul sing. No matter how horrid a day we've had, there will always be something which will make you feel like you're grateful, and just turn the corners of your mouth up a little bit to just even, have a tiny smile, even if it's not a big beaming one. Don't forget how lucky we are. We only get one shot at this, and grasp it and make the most of it as well. Taurus, have I been talking rubbish? Has it resonated at all? I've had a real surge of subscribers recently following 2 Pisces readings. If this hasn't resonated, then fine. Check out your moon sign and your rising sign on your birth chart. If you were born at night in the dark, sometimes your moon sign resonates actually more than your sun sign. So find out what that is. You can find that on good free birth astrology chart websites. If this has resonated a little bit, I would love it if you'd leave me a comment and subscribe as well, and just like the video. I'm really trying to grow my channel at the moment. The last couple of days it's been phenomenal, the visibility that I've had, and I would love it, Taurus, if you would help to spread the word and to get my tarot readings out there, because I want to help people. Taurus, thank you so much. If you've got to the end of this, well done. Again, I apologise for Meg and her wind. And maybe it made you smile. Maybe it was horrifying. It was horrifying for me, if that's any consolation. So take care, Taurus. Have a lovely rest of your January. Don't forget to keep manifesting whatever it is that you want out of your life for the next 20 years. And I'll speak to you again soon.